We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Kenta Maeda gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Lined hard toward right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A double play ball to second. 4. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40. Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Alonso stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Jacob deGrom is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels on the base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Plate now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1-1. Popped him up. Ramos has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready with the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cano waiting on the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's clear.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 now to Cespedes.
Nope.
Dominic Smith waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Struck him out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here's Donaldson.
The third baseman, Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Cespedes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Pitch is popped up. McNeil has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Fouled off. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set. Now the pitch. On the corner at the knees. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way.
1-0. Ball 2.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
He's gone.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They still trail 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Buxton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Nope. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. To first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Twins are in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Too high. Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 3-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
That last at bat when he went deep, that wasn't that bad of a pitch. It was a changeup away off the plate that he went out and got. That tells me that this guy's got some pretty good plate coverage on that ball that's outside.
Here's Cano now at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We played 4 full. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a cold strike 1. So 1-1. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Kepler, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Digging in, Dominic Smith. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. In there, no balls and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2.
Inside, 0-1.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
2-2 the count.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. The count, 1-1.
And this is lined softly to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Rich Hill enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Rich Hill.
Conforto will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Has a look. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Sano is there, 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no run on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Count is 1-2 now. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Sano is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down go the Twins in order, but they're up 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Three and one to the Mets left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Up next to the bat.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dominic Smith. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One and two to Dominic Smith. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go even. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game. He's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the stretch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And, fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Justin Wilson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Justin Wilson.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 3 and the Mets nothing. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Fouled off. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. This is popped up. Sano in foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55. Taylor Rogers.
New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Good pitch there, having a little out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Michael Conforto waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line toward right center. Kepler is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Robinson Cano, the next to dig in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Minnesota win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Kenta Maeda is the winning pitcher of record. Jacob deGrom racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball.